there's a future, but it's not going to be as solid as it's made out to be right now. Terrestrial radio, unfortunately, has taken away the main reason for listening, which is live and localism. The only fairly successful radio station in New Jersey is New Jersey 101.5, and that's because it's hyper-local to New Jersey. It's live 24/7, and it serves the community very well. Other stations in New Jersey are voice-tracked and not programmed locally, and it shows. And terrestrial radio has taken advantage of the fact that people haven't had alternatives to little radio. But now there are. You have Slacker, Pandora, your iPod, CDs, a myriad of options, XM Sirius. And in fact, I had an XM subscription for a while, and I loved it. Only time I would listen to local radio is when I would be on the local radio. That's still the case. The only time I listen to the radio is when I'm on it. I mean, I don't even, the FM radio in my car has been busted for a couple months now. Between the iPod and the BlackBerry, I don't need it. It's the personalities, but it's also the local connection. Localism is what has always been key to terrestrial radio, and being entertaining. What's wrong with local radio is that it's not local, it's not very entertaining. It's over-researched, it's over-micromanaged, it's being boxed into death by micromanaging and overthinking. Instead of hiring good people and letting them do their thing, people are being micromanaged. Disc jockeys are supposed to be entertainers. We're supposed to be entertaining. And unfortunately, between having to read this liner at this point in time and do this here and do that there's not much time for that entertainment. You're like a shift worker. You're just executing someone else's plan and just trying to bring home a paycheck. Whether it's local or from a studio in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or New York City, entertaining is entertaining. Howard Stern got great ratings in Philadelphia. The guy is, from New York, grew up on Long Island, doesn't know squat about cheesesteaks. Yet when he got on the air in Philadelphia, he beat the living pants off of John DeBella, who was the morning show king in that town for 10 years at the time. Entertaining trumps local. If the local show isn't as good, it's not about local versus syndicated. It's about what's entertaining versus what isn't. That's why Elvis Duran still is. He's on Q102. He does his show out of New York, but it's a great show. It gets ratings. It sells.